Taiwan Central Bank has released a statement pushing back against an article in The Economist, which says that Taiwan has been intentionally undervaluing its currency to help exporters while hurting the economy in several other ways. Why do you think the central bank decided they needed to do this?
I think most of us feel a little surprised to see the Central Bank of Taiwan so aggressive and active to feedback to the economist. But I think we should give the credit to the Central Bank of Taiwan. Taiwan is very small. It's kind of a small island. And Taiwan is kind of an export-oriented economy. So that means we don't have a so big power to set up the pricing. And we're trying to do some, for example, it's kind of a dynamic stabilizing policy, trying to set up the exchange rate for the Taiwanese new Taiwan dollars, trying to support the business or industry can have a very good performance. So this time, I think what central bank trying to feedback to the economists, also trying to tell the whole globally, actually, Taiwanese or Taiwan economy still very freedom, independent, and trying to follow up the global principle, trying to do the right things.
The article uses a measure of purchasing power parity known as the Big Mac Index, which compares the prices of a popular hamburger in different countries. And it found Taiwan's currency to be the most undervalued in the world. Do you think that this is a fair way to measure a currency's value?
Taiwan economy is very small, right? So if you just use the PPP to evaluate the currency, it's not very fair for Taiwan at this moment. Because if you make the new Taiwan dollars appreciate, yes, maybe you can make the Taiwanese consumer have a big buying powers, but that also will push the real estate or some kind of the pricing will go up. So appreciation sometimes is not a very good policy for Taiwanese economy because I have to say that Taiwan economy is kind of an export-oriented economy.
Well, in fact, the article argues that Taiwan's undervalued currency is one of the reasons that its real estate prices have quadrupled since 1998. Do you think that affordability should be part of Taiwan's future monetary policy?
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. And I would say it's not just Taiwanese problem. We can look at the United States, even Europe, even China. Affordability will be the very biggest problem in 2026 because right now the younger generation always feel uncomfortable and even complain about the real estate because they cannot afford to buy the house. But Taiwan also have a very good business and some kind of semiconductor ability. So that means maybe Taiwan can find a way based on the policy, new policy, to deal with that. And if Taiwan can give an example how to help the younger generation can afford to buy the house and overcome the challenge of real estate, maybe they can also give some example or benchmark to the whole global economy.